Hey there, gorgeous Leo seekers. Welcome to your love life reading for the month of October. This will be a double pentagram spread. If you're new, hi, my name is Morgainne. This is the Existential Shift. Nice to have you. We're going to take a deep look into you and your person of interest via a pentagram spread, double pentagram. You're going to be here and your person's going to be here, but if this sounds like you and this sounds like them, you may reverse the roles. I'm focusing on romantic love, but if the dynamic sounds like something you have with a friend, a coworker, a family member, etc., just take what helps, you know? I'm doing the shuffling on camera. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's long. It really depends on when the cards are ready. Okay. Let's see. If this resonates with you, if you want to dive deeper into this reading, even more so, there will be a love sequel to this that you can find linked below. All right. Okay. Leo and their person, please. Love for Leo and their person. What's going on between them during the month of October? It can pick up on anyone that, you need to receive messages about. It could be someone you're with. It could be someone you're also dealing with. It could be a situationship, a relationship, a desire. Honestly, whatever spirits finds fit. I don't know why I feel like my voice is choppy. But my readings are never choppy, so. I don't know why I feel guided to tell you this, but a few days ago I got stung by a bee. I was actually trying to save the bee. It landed on my shoulder without provocation. It just chose to land on my shoulder. And I was like, oh, hey, bee. And it was indoors, so I walked to go outside so that she could fly free, right? And so I opened the door, and as I'm about to open the door for her, she just started freaking out. She got caught in my hat, and I guess really freaked out, and then it just stung me, which was really sad. I thought, it's like, okay, you were a second from freedom. You just didn't know what's going on. Something confused you, and you assumed the worst, and then you sting. And it hurt like hell. It's annoying still, but she died because that's what happens to be when they sting. I don't understand the purpose of this with nature. Like, why do you give the bees, a defense mechanism that kills them, right? If it's your defense mechanism, it's supposed to save you. So a second from being saved, from being free, she felt like she needed to defend herself, and that's what killed her. And I find it so tragic that your own defense system is the thing that ends up getting you down when it was completely unnecessary to begin with. So Leo, I made several videos for several signs since then, but you're the first where I'm feeling inclined to tell you about this. Do you have something like that in your life where you're feeling defensive and protective and possibly attacking based on that, and you will end up losing? Where just kind of letting yourself be guided to a better place would have been a lot better. Maybe it's to do with your love life, because this is a love reading, but maybe it's something else. Maybe you are but a moment from either salvation or expansion of some sort, and you're freaking out and you're sabotaging. Something about your defense will cause damage and harm instead of what you want it to cause. So keep that in mind. I was really kind to the bee. I was like, "Oh, hey, bee, what's up? Let me get you out." And man, that hurt. I was hurt emotionally. I was like, I think the emotional pain was worse than the physical pain because I was trying to help her. You know, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you're trying to help someone and they freak out, they misinterpret your actions, and then they sting you, and then they get hurt themselves, and you're like, "What? Why?" Okay, Leo and their person. Come on now, cards. There we go. Thank you. Right. Recent past, present, and future potential for October. All right, let's make the cards look a little neater, tidier, more organized. Okay. In your mindset toward this person, we have the Death card. And in your person's mind, there's the Six of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely change and movement and transition being expressed and explored amongst the two of you. In your heart, Six of Cups. In their heart, Wheel of Fortune. So there's this resonance, but the other way around. Their mind, your heart, sixes. Your mind, their heart, extreme, intense transformation. Maybe there has been a level of stagnation, emotional stagnation, mental stagnation, and there's this need to kind of move the energy. And I think both of you are in agreement on that, but is it together or apart? What you give is the Hierophant, beautiful. What they give is Five of Wands. You stand on Queen of Pentacles, and they stand on Queen of Cups. So Taurus, Scorpio coming through very strongly. All the fixed signs. And Leo, and Aquarius, Scorpio. And the Wheel of Fortune includes all the four fixed signs. So we have 8 cards open, all of them represented by fixed energy. We do have a lunar eclipse on a full moon in Taurus at the end of the month on the 28th. This seems to it's going to be meaningful. From mid-month October till the end of the month, it's going to be very intense. Maybe there's a change of a home, a move of some sort. Maybe you want to move away together, or you want to move away from one another. I don't know, but there's definitely talks in about moving somewhere else, somewhere different, where your person might feel more comfortable. You kind of feel more attached to the place you're at now, be it a physical, geographical place, and we're actually talking about a move, or more so of an emotional place. And they're really eager and ready and willing to make a change. And you're very in tuned. You're very supportive. You're very devoted to this process between the two of you. And they know it. They feel free to be who they are, even if it's occasionally chaotic. And there is some chaotic energy coming from them. There's a lot going on in their system. They might be keeping it in from the world, but you get the mess. And you're like the grounding reassuring energy, stable energy. It's fascinating that we have all the fixed signs here. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Taurus, Taurus. Leo, Aqua. So more so Scorpio, Taurus. We have the Moon and Two of Wands here. And now we have cardinal energy, Cancer and Aries. And they have the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. More Taurus. And even here in the Two of Wands, you see how we have in this Mythic Tarot, we have the Hierophant. It's almost like you're expressing your wisdom with this person, right? But out there in the world, you feel a little less secured and like you're kind of tiptoeing around giving your advice or your wisdom or showing who you are and what you know. You take more of the learner slash confused person on the path kind of thing, um, outside of this dynamic. And with them, it's like you're very confident. Recent past, the Hangman, and present, Two of Swords. This is a very interesting reading. The energy here is so, on one hand, it's so stagnant and standing, and on the other hand, it's so moving. It's almost like a hurricane standing still, swirling around itself. But from afar, it looks like it's just not moving, right? Only if you're really, really close, you see the intense movement. Could be this person that you're dealing with. It's kind of like that. Um, there's a clog in the energy, and I feel like it's coming from this person. Or it could be both of you, there could be like mirroring thing going on, but the energy really needs to move. So whatever this person is urging you to do, I think they realize that. I think they understand. And I think they also have something really good going on. Maybe a good job offer or a good opportunity or a place where they feel really belonged at, that they want to be. Maybe they want to move closer to their parents or something, or their family home, or whatever the case is. And it's true that they will find more stability there. You might too. I think whatever it is that you're holding on to here, it's just a known confusion. And kind of wanting to maybe stay and do the work and change things, but I don't think it's changeable. I think the energy here is, I think it might actually do you good to make this change. If indeed we're talking about moving somewhere that your person is kind of leading leading this change. I see them really pulled in that direction very powerfully. I think they will insist on it. I don't see them budging down. You're either going with them or they're leaving without you. Bottom line, it might not happen in October, but bottom line, could be any time between November and February. Okay, this is actually really interesting. I'm going to unveil these cards to showcase October, what's happening, and then I'm going to clarify these cards that we already have, and also these, just to see more detail. It's going to be down below in the description box as your love sequel. Okay, you can either purchase it separately on Patreon or Vimeo, or you can have it as part of a monthly membership over on Patreon. See whatever works best for you. Now, if I see you there or not, either way, stay magic, stay true, and I love you.